Hello students, today we'll go through program 6 in Web Internet Programming Lab. The question is, design a web page using XHTML and PHP to process data from student marks card form. Student marks card form must collect student name, USN, marks of any 3 subject, CGI program must compute total marks, grade, and the data must be sent back to the user as another XHTML document to display. Table for calculating the grade is given below. So marks in percentage grade is given below. So here, as per the given question, what they are saying is we are going to create a web page using XHTML. That web page should contain student name, USN, and marks of any 3 subjects. So next question is, so using PHP, we have to compute the total marks and we have to give the grade, and that data must be sent back to the user using another XHTML document, so that will be displayed as the output. So here when you're collecting the marks from the student, grade should be allotted according to the question given here. Like if it is greater than or equal to 90, A grade, and greater than or equal to 80, it is B grade. Greater than or equal to 60, it is C grade, and greater than or equal to 40, it is D grade. Right? So as it is you are going to create a XHTML document. The first line, as usual, it will be doc type HTML, which indicates the browser that it is an HTML5 document. Then we have to create a form using form element, like that is form action, and then this program, how to execute this is we have to write the program and save it as .html. The program should be saved inside the C folder, C local disk drive C, and then XAMPP server. Inside the XAMPP server, you have to create htdocs, and then inside htdocs, you have to create test folder. Inside the test folder, you have to save this program as program6.html. So this program is to create a web page. The form will be created once you execute this program. So for calculation of the marks, you have a PHP program which is written in PHP language. So this program also to be saved in C drive, XAMPP, htdocs. Inside htdocs, test folder has to be created, and inside test folder, you have to save the program as program6.php. Okay, so where you will declare the variable $name, USN, and 3 subjects marks to be entered. So here is the detail of the subject WIP, CN, DW, DM. So the user will be entering the marks. So the server will post the JavaScript will take the marks and it will post the marks to the server using the PHP. So to post the marks to the server, we are going to use the post method. And then we have to compute the total marks, and we have to calculate the average. For computing total marks, all 3 subjects, we have to take the average, then that to be divided by 3. Then we have to calculate if it is greater than or equal to 40. Then if it is greater than or equal to 90, the result should display it as A grade. If it is between 80 to 90, the result should display it as B grade. And if the average mark is greater than 60 and less than 80, then the USN has scored C grade. Then the fourth condition is if it is greater than or equal to 40 and less than 60, so the result should display the student has got the D grade. So this is your PHP program where you will be computing the total marks and average marks of each student. Right? So here at last, if suppose the mark is less than 40, then it will be considered as F grade. Okay. So finally, you have to close the HTML and then we'll see the form, how to create the form using HTML. So here you can see form element. So enter the details of the student. Here name, USN, So we are going to take the input from the user. So we are going to use input type equal to text. So name always will be in text and name is equal to name. And then here USN, we're going to take the input type as text only. Right? So you have to enter the marks for below subjects. So we're going to give the subject name, input type as text. So here for another next subject computer networks, input type is text. For data warehousing and mining also, input type is text. So finally, after entering the marks in the field, then finally you have to submit the form. So once submitted, using the PHP program, the server will calculate the marks and depends on the 4 criteria which is defined, the result will be published. So if you want to reset, you can give the reset option also. Then finally, you have to close the form. So how to execute this program in the sense? First, save this program as .htp, HTML, and then save the PHP program as .php. Inside the C drive, you will be having a XAMPP folder. Inside the XAMPP folder, you will be having htdocs. So inside htdocs, you have to create a test folder and save your program over there. So now I'll tell you how to execute this program. So here I'll share the screen of XAMPP server. So here you can see you have to start XAMPP. So once you started the XAMPP, port number will be generated. Then if suppose you want to change the port number, you have to go to the configure option, then Apache, then here in place of listen, you will be having a 4-digit number. This number here you can change any value which should be greater than 1024. And then finally here you'll have to change in another place. So again here server name localhost, you have to change the port number. So your port number should be always greater than 1024. Okay, so you have to start Apache and MySQL. So after starting this, then you have to show you where you have to save the program. So you have to save the program in local disk C, and you have a XAMPP folder. Then inside the XAMPP folder, you have htdocs. Then inside htdocs, you have test. And then inside this test folder, I have saved the program number 6 and PHP program. So this program number 6, which is saved as .html. So using this browser, you can see the output. And this is your PHP program where it will compute the total marks and calculate the average marks of 3 subjects for a particular student. And it will give you the result. Okay. So now to get the output, you have to double click on the program, right? And then you will get the output. So this is your output. So this will be your output. So you have to enter the details in the field which is given, and then you will get the result with student name, USN as code, the A grade. Okay. So now I'll again show you the output. So this is your output. Student, what are the details you're giving as input? So that input will be taken, and then the grade has been, the marks are calculated, total marks are calculated, and average marks are calculated for the particular student, and finally we'll get the result. Thank you. Hope you have understood this program. So we'll see the next program, next video. Thank you all.